basketball fans, you've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Poked away. Here's Cannon. There's the three. It's rebounded by Hayes. And they're moving it up. Here's Ward, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
For three, it's good from long range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. And he can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Pass to Cannon. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Lets it go with the three. Trains the three-pointer.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Cannon's gone 50% from the arc, 1 of 2. Or the pass to Hayes. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. 6 to shoot. This one for 3. Takes a 3. Thomas can't drop it. Here's the teardrop, and the layup is good. 5 points in the game.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin. On this trip, they can't continue to come up empty.
That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Inside. And they're pushing it up. The three. Hands it from downtown.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
With the floater off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Puts up a 3, and he's good on the 3 balls. It's all knotted up.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
There's Cannon with the 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
To the paint. To the inside. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Cannon looking over the floor. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 6th rebound on the night. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Drills the three-pointer.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Thomas has gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Ward. Out to the right wing. Thomas passes to Ward. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. He squares up and sinks it. And Hayes throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
The three ball buries the long-range jumper. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Up by 5. Let's take a quick break now. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible. What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And Nedovic pulls it down. Here's Mitrovic. Inside, shoots. Ball and boys, shot is off.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Low. They get the rebound. Down low. Here's the break. Kalinic. Another shot. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Ball and boys got his first basket of the night. Here's Watsura. Off on the layup.
You know, he looked uncomfortable there, making plays at the rim, not his strength.
Here's Ball Boy. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. Ball Boy's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. The quick look, no good that time. Here's Mitrovic. Hasn't made one yet. To the middle. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Side to the left wing. Here's Watsura. Curls it from outside. Watsura's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Teodosic kicks to Nedovic. Inside, there's Ball and Boy. Pass to Teodosic. Shot clock at 5. Off target from outside. We're just over 2.5 minutes in.
Get it!
Just attacks the rim.
What a throwdown there, man.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
What confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself.
Well, he couldn't help himself. Couldn't resist. That really was a spectacular play.
To the inside, Mitrovic, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's the break. All going up court. Good on the shot. Ball and Boy's got 6 points in the quarter.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Low. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, I love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
First team foul. At the line for one.
1:07 left now here in the second. Rebounded by Bowling Boy. Here's Nedovic. Nothing on the board. Here's Mitrovic. Clock at 4. Pass to Nedovic. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. It's a close game here in L.A. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Lets it go. Can't nail the jumper.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Got a piece of it. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 5.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Teodosic, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here.
Visiting team.
Up by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Taking a look at the visitors, you know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league.
And now let's talk about that first half. What a battle it's been for the visiting team.
Playing well on the road can be...
That'll do it for our show.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Out to the wing, fires the 3. No good that time. Covered by Hayes. From down in the low post, it goes.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Back to Cannon. Shot clock at 6. Here's the 3. Second shot opportunity. Tries it from the top of the key. Down low. And that's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
A second chance effort.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
Team foul.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And he converts the layup. He's got 8.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy's just too much speed.
And he drives in. From past the arc, it's the three-point bomb.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Shoots it up. Had the space there, but it's offline.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And the basket is good.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Pass to Ward.
Tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts. Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Takes it off the glass.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight.
Oh,
my goodness! That was special.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's Cannon with the 3.
Number 2. First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the visitors. 6-point game. .152 left in the third. 6 on the shot clock. To the wing right side. To the paint. Ball stolen.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
Here's Hamas. He has 6. Pass to Hayes. Here's Hamas. 5 to shoot. From 17 feet out. Here's Hayes. Out left to the wing. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. He's got 6.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
To end the run. No good on that one. 46 seconds left here in the third quarter. Driving inside. Nailed from three-point land.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Second personal foul, second team foul.
First free throw is good. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Three-pointer. Doesn't go for him. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And he can't hit the second. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. They lead by 4. We'll take a quick... And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Pass to Nedovic. For the three. That shot, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Low. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one. Tough to catch a pass of that distance. He's asking an awful lot of his teammate to be able to reel that one in.
Here's Watsura. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Over to the left wing. Sai releases from the wing and drills it.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
They set the pick. Here's Mitrovic. Knocked loose. And here's the break. Pass to Watsura. No good with the elbow jumper.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Yes, that goes in.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Kalinic. His three-pointers off the mark.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Basket counts.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Launches it. And a great assist by Teodosic as that one goes in. Teodosic has got 3 assists now in this one. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Nedovic misses.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
A three. And Nedovic pulls it down. Watsura's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Teodosic the pass to Nedovic. Shot from 12. Watsura with the rebound. On the clock. Oh, and he almost had a 4. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play.
To some of the more difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. Now, Coach was still pretty positive. He told his guys, a handful of shots completely changes this game. Just a few good minutes, and we're right there. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the fourth. From the arc. That shot missing.
That's exactly how you win a rebound battle. Get good position and then use your strength to hold on to that position.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
And, you know, everybody in the building knows this is a wrap, a done deal. Put this one in the W column.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. The visitors with the ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul, second team foul.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 9. And he is unable to get the second one.
You know, it would have been great to knock them all down, but he did enough to put this one in the bag.
Nedovic misses. From deep three-point territory. Off on that one. The visiting club takes the win on the road.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Takes the three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
The shot by Vezenkov, no good. To the left side wing. Out left to the wing. Nails it from three.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The visitors with the ball. 6-point game. On the wing, Fournier. The three is up. The putback. That shot is off. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. When I asked about guarding the big man, Domantas Sabonis, he told me his versatility is really tremendous. I told our guys to be aware of not just his scoring ability, but to clog up any passing lanes they see, because he can really move the ball too. It's going to take a total team effort from us. Let's see how things play out.
Appreciate the report, Allie. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Knocks it down from distance.
Wow, they finally get it to go down on their fourth try.
Fournier's gone 1 for 2 from deep. Out to the right wing. There's the three. It's hauled in by Fall. Fast break, here we go. Here's Papanikolaou. On target from range.
Yeah, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
From deep. Kept alive.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
And that one's good. Zinkov.
The size advantage gives them a clear path to the shot.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Fires in the triple.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
From deep three-point range. Unable to get that one. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. 5 points in the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Inside. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that. Gets a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the block out, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
Into the lane. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Here's Papanikolaou. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. The shot by Fournier, no good.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
This one for three. It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Papanikolaou. Off target at the rim.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
The three. From the arc. Drills it from deep.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
Fires from deep. The shot misses.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
44 seconds left in the first. To the middle. Intercepted. It's a one-on-one situation. Missed inside. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's a pick. Three-pointer. Drains the triple. He's got 6.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
No good on the free throw.
Peters, 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. 11 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's the three. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Peters hits the trifecta.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Nedovic. They set a pick. Fires for three. The shot won't fall.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And they're pushing it up. Shot clock at 6. Down low. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Takes it inside. Tipped. There's the steal. Launches it. The rebound by Teodosic. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. There's a screen. Offline from the top of the key.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Here's Evans. Off target from outside. Here's the break. Cashes in the 12-footer.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Dorsey. He's scoreless. Second chance shot. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Teodosic. 4-3. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Dorsey. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
So he gets them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Teodosic to the paint. Just 5 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Evans.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Peters. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. That one doesn't drop. Here's Dorsey. For 3. Sinks the tray. Dorsey's got 5 points.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
And no good. The dry spell continues. There's the drive. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. 43 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Nedovic. goes up. They grab their own miss. And yep, it's good.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
And he makes it on the layup.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
And there's the screen. Here's Teodosic. Still no points. Beyond the arc. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And we've reached halftime in this one. They're up by 6. We've got more in store for you right after this.
And it's time for your fan half-court shots. Please direct your attention.
I like their follow-through on the offensive end, not taking the shot and walking away. They're hunting for those second chance opportunities.
And now here's something that's... Glad you could join us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. To the left wing. Unloads. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Drives to the hoop.
Away team ball.
Here's Vizenkov. Pass to Fall. Here's Papanikolaou. And a miss there on the triple. Off target with the 3. In transition, here they come. Basket counts. He's got 5. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Jacks up a 3, and the three-pointer goes.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
No good with a layup.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got 5 rebounds in the game. And they're running. Howard down as the whistle blows. 3-point play opportunity.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Fournier covering. The shot. And he drops that one in. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Here's Papanikolaou. 5 points in the game. Puts up a deep 3. The shot that time not on target.
I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
And he gets it to go.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. The 3 ball. That shot off.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Rips down the breakaway slam.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Here's Fall. Blocked! And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. Pass to Vizenkov. Right around 3 minutes into this second half.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Fall. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Shoots it from the corner, and the shot goes in. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Fournier for 3. Doesn't go for him. Fournier's gone just 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. They get the rebound. The 3 is up. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 10.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
50 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And Fall gets it to go.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And he makes it.
And a nice bump for their offense this half. Now shooting over 50% for the game.
Here's Papanikolaou. Misses the 3.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Right wing. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's the pick. Here's Nedovic. And a miss there on the triple.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Rob. And here they come. Here's Teodosic. Here's Nedovic. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Teodosic. No good with the triple. Here's Dorsey. Lets it go from deep. No luck on that one. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Here's Teodosic. Inside. Deflected. Pass to Dorsey. Wing shot on the way. And they'll get another chance. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. First one falls for him.
Shooting for the away team.
And so he hits both. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Fires from the wing. No good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Peters' shot is good.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Here's Nedovic. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Evans. Off target at the rim. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. They set the screen. Here's Dorsey. They get it back. Here's Peters. Pass to Evans. And they converted last on attempt number 3. Evans has got his first 2 points of the night. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Out to the right wing. Puts up a 3. The shot by Dorsey, no good. They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off. And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Here's Nedovic. Corner shot. It's not going to go for him.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Here's Peters. No good from outside. And 1:01 left in the game. To the middle. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's a pick. Pass to Evans. Drops in the layup for 2. Misses from short range. Here's Dorsey. Here's Peters. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Nedovic.
Peters, 3.
And so they get the victory here at home. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge...
everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Evan Fournier, and it's Fall in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Fall with the rebound. Here's Vazenkov from outside the arc. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And that one, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Hayes. Lays it up off the glass.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Pass to Papa Nicolau. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul.
Team foul.
From deep. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Out left to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Fall. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop and embrace it because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Outside Fournier. They set the pick. Now here's Hayes. Guarded closely. floater to the left side wing. Here's Hamas. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hamas has got his second bucket of the night.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Pass to Vezenkov. To the inside. Up and in on the layup.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Here's Hamas. He's guarded by Fournier. Hits it from three-point range. Hamas has got 8.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Vezenkov. RJ, you had a chance to ref a summer league game this past year, so you get a little bit of a feel for what these guys go through.
Being a referee is by far the hardest job in professional sports. To try and keep up with the amount of plays, the amount of possessions, I do not envy their job.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Hamas. He's got 8. And here's the fast break. Fournier for 3. Got a piece of it. Picked his pocket. Down low. There's the steal. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
41 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Vezenkov. There's the triple. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
They set the screen. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Papanikolaou. Here's Fall. Here's Vezenkov. He has 6. And stolen by Fournier. A high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Leading by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor, not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
That one goes in.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Fires the 3. A shot by Watsra, no good. Evans outside. Lets the 3 fly. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. From 15 feet away. Tries again. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Right wing. There's the screen. Watsra. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Now Dorsey. He has yet to score. Three-pointer. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. And they're on the break. Beyond the arc. The offensive rebound. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Looks for Evans. Gets it to him. Here's Milutinov. The layup off target. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
From deep, Evans. And they get it. And now a chance to honor a player who has been on fire recently. His play has earned him Player of the Week in the West.
And when you have a big man carrying as much of the load as he has, it just makes things so easy for the rest of your team. Completely deserving of the award.
Good on the triple. He's got 5.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Cuts off the pass. Fast break. Here they come. And here they go. Pass to Watcher.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Moves back up. And it's good on the way in.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Dorsey. No good with the triple.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Here's the 3. Pass to Watcher. Here's the screen. And another shot. Crafty move. And it's good on the way up.
Oh, great ball movement there.
1:11 left in the first half of basketball. Evans outside to stop the drought, and he sinks the layup.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Out to the right wing. And there's the drive. That shot off the mark.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Here's Dorsey. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Here's Watera over Evans. A shot by Watera, no good. Here's Peters. There's the triple. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so we wrap up the first half. Up by 15. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
These guys are playing with intensity. They're relentless on the boards, especially on the offensive end.
Second chance points, one of the many. And later on, some. And that's all for us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, Not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Vezenkov. No good on the three.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
He's guarded by Fournier. Throws it up high. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Vezenkov. 6 points for him. It's good on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Great positioning on the putback. Hayes has got his second basket of the game.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those chip-ins are easy to come by. Fires away from outside. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Fall's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
From outside, off the mark. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Vezenkov, the putback. It's rebounded by Hayes. Here's Hamas. 8 points for him. Nice move. He lays it in. Hamas has got 10 points in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
From the arc. He can't get that one to fall. Lets it go from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 6.
And he's not going to miss those very often, even from deep. The D has to close out a little stronger on him.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
There's a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Up again. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Driving to the basket.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Hamas. He's with it. Here's Ward. A 3-ball. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Here's Fournier. Can't get it to fall.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Pass to Hamas. Now here's Hayes. Launches a 3. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got 8 rebounds in this game.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Here's Papanikolaou. Takes the 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Pass to Ward. To the middle. Hayes with it. Great look, but off the mark.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Here's Papanikolaou. And the 3 off target. Papanikolaou's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. A shot's good from Hayes.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And here's Hayes. 6 points for him. Pushing it up. For 3, Fournier. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Up by 15. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping the ball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Here's Hummus. No good from outside.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
They've got Fall, and it's Vezenkov in at the 1. And Fall gets it to go.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Here's Ward. Oh, my goodness, the slam. And he dunks it down.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Away team foul. Second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Low. Clock at 6. Now Dorsey. Drops in the layup for 2.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Frank, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Back to Evans. Milutinov. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Shots good by Watcherov.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
He takes it in. Low. That one falls.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Stolen away.
Away team foul. Dorsey. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Covered by Evans. Here's Watsura. 4 on the shot clock. And the layup's good off the glass.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Count that one.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Puts up a deep 3. And they get it back.
And the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board. Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Pass to Dorsey. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. And he slams it one-handed.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys. and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
Back to Evans. 5 on the clock. There's the 3. Here's Milutinov. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Here's Watsura.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Third team foul.
Shot from the inbound. And good that time.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
From deep, Evans buries it from three-point range. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Shot clock at 5. Shoots. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control of.
Welcome, everyone. What better way to end the weekend than the NBA on 2K Sports? Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
Oh man, just getting you down.
Nice.
That's spectacular.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. From outside the arc. Second shot opportunity, and he takes it up and lays it in.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Off target with the open look. And here comes the break. 14 feet away. Off with the layup. There's a screen. Here's Hayes, and finished off by Hayes.
He turns the offensive board into a big slam.
Wow, he was so well positioned there. Credit his anticipation. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. The three-pointer off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Hits the three-pointer.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Over to the wing. On the take. Count it.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Pass to Ward. Takes a three. Sinks it from distance.
Zero defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open three.
Shot on the wing. And he hits the jump shot.
Assist goes to 0.
Hayes inside. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Ward pulls it down.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
They set the pick. Releases. No good. That's his third miss out of 5 attempts. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Lays it up and banks it in.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And he got his timing down.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Driving to the basket, out to the right wing. .51 seconds left now in the first quarter. And he dunks it down.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
For three, knocks down the triple. He has 7.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
16 seconds left in the first quarter. Off the mark there with a 3.
Home team foul. Number 1. First personal foul. First team foul.
Buries it down low.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Long range from the inbound. He drops it from range. Lord's got 8.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
And that concludes. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
And finished off by Hayes.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody's trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Down low. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Out to the right wing. Gets the 3 to fall.
That's pretty much not how they would defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Clock at 6. There's the block. They get it back. That's no good. Couldn't get his first one to go.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. On Wednesday, then on Friday.
At the line for the away team, number 13, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. They set the pick. Plenty of space. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Well, we got a close one here in Brooklyn. Oh, it makes it with the kiss.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
The ball goes to the away team.
Here's Teodosic, still without a bucket. To the paint. Ooh, poked away. Six to shoot. Here he goes. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And the shot goes. He's got 5.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
that? 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And the free throw, no good. And the three off target.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
2 minutes.
A minute 53 left to play in the second quarter. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
From the wing. Not going to go that time.
That's got to frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
To the inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
A minute 15 left in the second. Off target from three-point range. Three-pointer. No good on the shot. Let's go with a three. The shot that time not on target. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
With the drive. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
First free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
"19 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Teodosic. Driving in. And he comes up with a bucket. He has 6. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Up by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
They won't see home sweet home for a while, but sometimes the road creates solidarity for the guys, team unity.
Especially getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, and those starters are going to have this.
And that'll do it for
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. The crossover, and he sinks the layup.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Ward. Drops in the 3. Ward's got 11 points.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
To the left side wing. From downtown, knocks down the long J. Here in the second half, this game still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Takes the 3. The shot, no good. And there's the drive. Banked it in off the glass.
They're not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Away team foul. Number 31. First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. There's a screen from outside the arc. It's Hayes with the rebound. To the wing on the left. With some arc. No good that time. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Three-pointer. No, he's now 4 for 8 shooting.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. He's got 11. Out to the wing. Shot is up. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
They get it back. To the middle. And he hits it to tie the game. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Inside. Ball stolen. Here's Ward. And a two-handed jam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
1:02 left in the third quarter. Pass to Hamas. Here's Ward. Drives to the hoop. The three is up. They get it again. There's the triple. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He's got 14.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the three ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
And rejected. In transition. Ooh, it's stolen away. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. They're up by 2, and fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Down low. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Hayes. Here's Hamas. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage you, and he stepped up and delivered that huge three-point shot.
And an intentional foul right there.
Number 13, first personal foul, first team foul.
On defense, the visiting team. They trail by 1.
Well, overall, he has played basically flawless basketball, but that was a bad turnover.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Well, the defenders stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul.
At the line, substitution on the court.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. To take the lead. Yep, right through the net.
Just a bad time for a defensive breakdown, and he really took advantage.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer.
Six on the shot clock. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Clanks the putback jam. Here's Teodosic. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Over to the left wing. Second chance shot. Yes! He nails it! Driving inside, out to the wing. That three's off the mark. That's off the pass. And they're pushing it up. That one doesn't drop.
After clawing their way back in, that was a chance to even things up.
I'm not sure, but that could be a game-changing miss. He wanted that bad.
Going inside. Offensive rebound. Tries yet again. And he lays it up and in.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Inside. Tipped away. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. On the clock to take the lead to the inside and unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. To the paint. Seconds left in the fourth quarter here. They grab their own miss. To the right side. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here he goes.
unfortunately, just poor execution there. You cannot give the ball away at this point in the game.
A critical possession with time winding down.
Yep, this is their moment.
Off target from downtown. The home team calls timeout. The home team calls timeout. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Hamas. For the win! Oh, did he? He did! He got it to fall!
Put it on the board.
So nice. The winner at the buzzer. It doesn't get any better.
Man, I'm just blown away. Absolutely as clutch as you can get. People are going to be talking about that shot for a long time.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On the sidelines, it's David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Not really his range, and it's off target. Here's Williams-Goss. Here he goes. It's blocked. Here we go, one-on-one. Cannon, that's a two-pointer. Another shot. Fires the three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
13, 3 points.
Here's Williams-Goss. Out to the right wing. Here's Papanikolaou. No good on the triple. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity.
First team foul.
And that one misses.
Cannon at the line for one.
Cannon looking over the floor. The three. And it's Vezenkov with the rebound.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. To the left wing. Here's Papanikolaou. Knocked away. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. Misses the three. Out to the wing. Inside. Goes up on the wing. Not going to go that time.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
And the three ball is good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Back to Cannon. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Williams-Goss. Here's Vezenkov. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
There's the pick. To the paint.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And here they come. Pushing it up. Off target at the rim.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Papanikolaou. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Sinks the three-pointer.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's Williams-Goss. Here's Full. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
1:06 left in the first quarter. And that one drops. He's got 6.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Cannon. Over to the left wing. And the layup is good.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Here's Papanikolaou. 5 points in the game. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
First personal foul, first team foul.
That free throw missing.
The line for 2. Papanikolaou.
He doesn't get the second one.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Ring shot on the way. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
A shot by Papanikolaou, no good. No good. That would have tied it. Here's Williams-Goss. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Up 5. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
Kicks it out to Evans. Pass to Peters. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go with a 3. He can't hit that time.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
Good work there as it goes. Here's Evans. They set the pick. Down low. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Mitrovic. To the left side wing. Pass to Dorsey. Evans outside. To the left wing. Here's Peters. No scoring in this one. 5 to shoot. To the inside. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Bolin Boy, and that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Peters with the bucket.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Down low. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Now here's Evans. This one for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Peters has got 6 points.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Bolin Boy. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Over to the wing. Here's Dorsey. And he goes in for the dunk.
Super work on the boards. They really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it.
Here's Dorsey, still without a basket. Rebounded by Bolin Boy. 1:35 left in the first half. On Tuesday, and then on Thursday. And here we go, Coach's Challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
The play will be reviewed. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
To the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
No luck that time either. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Peters. Inside, here's Milutinov. That shot off. Here's Nedovic. Still scoreless.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Shooting for the away team.
The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
And he makes both free throws.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
That one good for 2.
And give credit to Coach there for drawing that up. He positioned his guys for immediate success.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Dorsey, that's good.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
There's a good screen. Here's Teodosic, kept alive. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. 36 seconds left in the second quarter. Puts up a three. It's good from long range. He has 7.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Evans feeling it out a bit. Pass to Dorsey. 6 on the shot clock, and that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Here's Boy. Here's Teodosic, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Leading by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Taking a look at the visitors, you expect this game to go down to the wire, and if it does, it'll be good for the coaches.
I'm surprised it's this close, not gonna lie. They played some weak D, giving up too many easy open looks.
Mincing, no work. And that's all for us.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. They've got Fall, and it's Vezenkov in at the 1. Oh, good with the triple. And they're running. Pass to Cannon. 6 to shoot. Wide open. The shot, no good.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
They've got Williams-Goss, and it's Vezenkov in at the point guard.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
So the wing on the left. Here's Williams-Goss. A putback. It's good on the putback. Papanikolaou's got 7.
Well, you have to love the hustle to follow it up there. Timed that tip perfectly.
Cannon from long range. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Papanikolaou. He's got 7. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 9.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Drops in the tray.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
The ball goes to the away team.
It's a close game here in Chicago. Pass to Cannon. From deep. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, they have made the most of their transition chances.
Here's Cannon. Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by Papanikolaou.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Here's Vezenkov. Banked in off the glass. Vezenkov's got his first bucket of the night.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Wasted no time on that one.
3 matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Vezenkov. Fires from the corner. And foul on the shot. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
Closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time. 1:03 left to play here in the third. Pass to Williams-Goss. Here's Papanikolaou. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Fall. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Cannon to the paint. And he banks in the layup. He's got 10.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of credit here. He's turned things around after a disappointing first half.
19 seconds left to play in the third. It's tipped. He's off from 3. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. They're up by 3. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Here's Teodosic. Pass to Bowenboy.
Home team foul. Number 77. Second personal foul. First team foul.
To tie it up. Offensive rebound, and he stepped in the line, so they turn it over. Here's Peters. And Nedovic pulls it down.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Kalinic. And a great assist by Teodosic as that one goes in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Jacks up a three. No good there.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
To the middle. Here's Milutinov, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Here's Mitrovic. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Here's Evans. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Kalinic. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Rebounded by Boy. They could retake the lead after trailing for a while.
Nice work to hang around and just give yourself a chance. Put yourself in position. And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Was shot by Dorsey, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Those three-pointers off the mark.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And it goes down 2 points.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Peters with the bucket.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
To the inside. Pass to Teodosic. Launches it. Second chance effort. Shoots the three. Sinks the triple.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Now Dorsey. Misses the jumper. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Pass to Teodosic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Down low. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
A minute 20 left in the game. Count it, good.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Here's Peters. To the paint. Money!
And what a huge sequence that could be.
Wow. A play that might come to define this game.
That might be the play of the game.
There's 42 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. That one doesn't drop. Kalinic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's the first. That gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
Dorsey, that's good.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Teodosic.
Trifecta!
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Here's Peters. The shot that time, not on target.
First personal foul, fourth team foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Taking 2 shots.
And he does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Evans outside. And no good that time. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the...
Sports fans, thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Pass to Hamas. 5 to shoot. Here's Ward. The 3. Hamas. No good with the tip. Connects from downtown.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman, Fournier, solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Hayes with it. There's the drive. It's hauled in by Fall. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Here's Papanikolaou. And he drops it in from the low post.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Oh, the teardrop falls in.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Fires the 3. He can't get it to go.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
To the middle. Hey, shot's good.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Here's Papanikolaou. An absolute bomb from three-point range. He's got 5 here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Hayes with a screen. And the layup is good off the glass.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
Here's Vezinkov. No good on the triple. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Good on the shot. The ball's knocked loose. The 3. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Ball no good. Pure from three-point range.
You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
Here's Papanikolaou. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. There's 1:54 left to play in the first. The three is up. It's hauled in by Fall. It's a 4-point ball game. Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Vezenkov. Lets the three fly. Here's Fall. Fires for three. The shot by Vezenkov, no good. Right wing. Here's Papanikolaou. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Pass to Ward. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
The away team. Ward. 2 shots. The play will be reviewed. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
From the arc. Oh, misses the dunk. And here's the fast break. Here's Hayes. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And the basket is good. 14 points for him.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Fires from the corner. The shot by Fournier, no good.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
In transition, here they come. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. They're up by 5. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
C. To the wing, right side. And another shot. The rebound by Vezenkov.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
And the quick release of Fournier. Man, he's so good at getting his shot off as soon as the pass reaches his hand.
On the take. And that one is stuffed right through.
It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Here's Evans. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Launches a three. The shot no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Great work collapsing the defense, then kicking it out.
They set the screen. Here's the three. Counted from distance. Evans has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. See? And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom. The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
A quick shot there. It's off target.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And the ball goes out of play, unable to keep it in. On Thursday, then on Wednesday.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Knocks down the long J. He's got 5.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Here's Evans. Offensive rebound. Peters' shot is good.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. And a missed layup.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Here's Evans. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
.151 left in the first half. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Launches it. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
The steal. Here's the break. From deep. Can't connect, making him 1 for 6 from the field.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that. Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Steps back. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
So it's the home team now. They trail by 9. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Dorsey. Unable to get that one. Four on the clock. Goes back up. And it's good on the lay-in.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
The layup off target. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Up 9. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Taking a look at the visitors, they're still a team that could be dangerous, but they're having trouble playing at their best every night.
And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the visiting team.
So they've...
That does it for half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Right side Fournier. The offensive rebound.
BA, forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
Exercising his authority.
Here's Ward. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Right side Fournier. Lets it fly. The jumper from the wing off target. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul.
Coming on the floor for the away team, number 12, Malibu.
There's a chance of their lead hitting double digits here.
And that really would put them in control.
First personal foul, second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the away team, number 2.
Puts it up off the inbound, and he nails the jumper. 17 points in the game.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Comes up empty down low.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
I like the fact he had his head up immediately looking to make the dish down the floor. Get rid of it quickly.
Oh, he picked him clean. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. He's got 19.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn. Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Here's Hayes driving to the basket. It's hauled in by Fall. Outside Fournier. Down low. It's stolen. And they're on the run. Fires from deep. Off target. 8 for 12 from the floor. Here we go. One-on-one. Here's Papanikolaou. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
There's a screen. The 3 ball. Here's Fall. And he throws it down with one hand.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
With the drive, and that one is hammered home.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
The first one falls, and you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
1:44 left in the third quarter. And the layup is good. He's got 22.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
We've got 1:28 left to play in the third quarter here. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
The penetrating game, the ability to get inside off the dribble, very important for this team. And Fournier is brilliant when it comes to slicing up the defense with his drive.
Such a wide open look.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Here's Vezinkov. Offensive board. No good, a bit long that time. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. .43 seconds left in the third quarter.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Yep, that one goes.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Ward. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Pass to Hayes. Here's Ward. Back to Hayes. Fires the three. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Leading by 9. And time to step. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
To the inside. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Peters. Here's Evans. It's deflected. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. He's off on that one.
Number 77. First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting.
They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, B.A. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game.
And it's good for 2. Here's Dorsey. They set the pick. From beyond the arc and then some. Dorsey's got 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Knocks it down from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
Here's Peters. There's the 3. Buries it from 3. Peters has got 5 points in the quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
You have
got to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
Pass to Evans. This one for three. Offensive rebound, and it's blocked. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Another shot. And that one is stuffed right through.
Making the most of the second chance opportunity.
Hey, the hustle is real, and the hustle is rewarded.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play.
Out left to the wing. Picked it out of midair. Puts up a three. The shot won't fall.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Fast break. Here we go. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. That one goes in.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
And it's Dorsey with the rebound. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Shoots from 12. That one's wide left. Six to shoot. And there's the rejection. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. And a miss there off the inbound. And here's the fast break. Here's Evans. Second chance effort. And Dorsey gets it to go. 44 seconds left in the final quarter. C. Off with the layup. Pass to Evans. Here's Dorsey. Here's Evans. Here's the pick. To the paint. Uses the glass on the layup. Can't hit that time. And so the road team gets the W in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.